Hey 8th grade, this is Miss Harkness, and this video is for Eureka Module 4, Lesson 2, where we're looking at if an expression or equation is linear or not. The biggest thing we need to remember is that if the expression represents a linear relationship, the exponent needs to either be 1 or 0. Any other exponent would cause that expression to graph as a curve. So as we write these expressions, we're looking to see what the exponents are and then deciding, as the directions say, if it is linear or not. So this first one says 7 subtracted from 5 times a number, and then the difference added to 9 times a number. Okay, so difference, that's a subtraction problem. We have a 7 subtracted from 5 times a number. So we have that, because subtraction, 5 times n is that part. That difference added to 9 times a number. So we have this 5n minus 7, that difference, that subtraction, is going to be added to 9 times a number. This is a linear expression because when I look at my exponents, while they're not actually written in, they would be to the 1 power. Let's look at this next one. 3 times a number subtracted from the product of 15 and the reciprocal of the number. 3 times a number subtracted from the product of 15 and the reciprocal. So 3n, 3 times a number, that's going to be taken away from, subtracted from, the product of 15 and the reciprocal of a number. So like 10, for example, the reciprocal of 10 would be 1/10. So instead of n, we're going to use 1 over n. 3 times a number subtracted from 15 and the reciprocal of a number, bring down my 3n. Now I see right away I have this negative, or excuse me, I said it, but this fractional n, so this is actually n to the -1. This is non-linear. We want to be careful that while what we're looking at does not have an exponent that's 0 or 1, so, or it does, it's an exponent of 1, so we would assume it's linear. Because it's in the denominator, that is actually a negative exponent. And then this last one says half of the sum of 2 and a number multiplied by itself 3 times. So half, sum means addition, 2, and some number multiplied by itself 3 times. So we can have n cubed, the sum of 2 in that, so plus 2, and then we're going to take half of it. This one is also non-linear. So writing the expression, just as hard as it was in lesson 1, that didn't get any easier, but now we're decoding and analyzing to see, is the exponent a 1 or 0, or is it not? All right, and that's all for this lesson.